Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avataravarishthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. We see him waking up, nude and moving about like a small child, free from all bonds and self-imposed limitations. A child of nature calling on Mother with his sweet voice and chanting the names of various gods, visualizing and experiencing their presence and feeling greatly elated to feel the divine in this world of duality. When we see the divine in duality, the one that is appearing as many, how blissful it would be. We are seeing duality, but not the one that is pervading or the one that has become all this. When we see the duality, sukha dukkha is there, joys and sorrows of life, the happiness and misery, good and bad, right and wrong, so many opposite things in this world. Dharma, adharma. When we see this, we can't understand why. Question stands all the time. Why not like this? Why should there be bad? How should be there good? Why should there be differences? Why man and woman? Two different things, opposites everywhere. The simple thing is, you have identified with the body and looking at this world. Can you be independent of body and look at the same world? You will see there is no contradictions. There is no confusion. There are no duality at all. One you are seeing, many because of your identification with body and being in the realm of time and space. Now Sri Ramakrishna is telling the jiva to go beyond good and bad, go beyond all duality and see the one that has become many. It is like we are seeing the spectrum standing on this side of the prism and struggling about right and wrong, good and bad, pain and pleasure. We are struggling with this. But can you pass through these to the source from where the spectrum is projected? Try to go to the source. You will see it is emerging from a prism. The prism is the media through which the one light is. Try to penetrate into the prism. Emerge from the other side. See, there were no different colors at all. There was one white light. Everything is one white light. And while coming out from the prism, it is appearing as many. This prism at the cosmic level is called Maya. Maya converts one appear. It is not a transformation, permanent change. It appears as many when you see from the other side. Your identification with the body makes you see from here to the transcendental. When you see from this side, standing within the time and space, identifying with the body, then the world will look the duality. Now Sri Ramakrishna is experiencing that one, everywhere one is appearing as many. He is seeing the one and the many together. It is, Sri Ramakrishna used to say, it is like everything is made up of wax. Houses, people, varieties of species, sky and earth, water, rains, clouds, all these different, all are made up of wax. One wax with which the whole world is created and existing. Like that, how would be a house and people in it made up of wax? One wax. When you see the wax, you will not see the difference. When you see the difference, you will not see the wax there. Gold, varieties of ornament. You take to the goldsmith to sell it, he will never see it the form in which it exists. He sees how much of gold is there. He sees only gold and not the ornament at all while buying. While selling, he shows the only ornament, not the gold. When you see the ornament, you'll see that ornament is more important. The gold enters into the behind screen. In screen of the gold, the ornamentation is projected. And when you see the gold, how much of gold is there? What is its value? When you see, you will not see the ornamentation in that. So this, when a person sees gold and ornament together, it is a joy. Just like that Sri Ramakrishna is seeing now the world as well as the divine. He is in divine consciousness. He is seeing, always he sees that, but still he wants the jiva to come out of the Maya and look at the same, what he is experiencing. He wants the others also to experience. He knows the experiencer also, the world who is experiencing the world as world, is also just ignorance covered. Nothing has happened. It is one, he is also the Brahman. All things are Brahman. For the seer as Sri Ramakrishna, it doesn't matter whether a person is in ignorance or in enlightened soul. It is same. Because there is no transformation as such. It is appearance only. Just like in dream, something appears, it is appearance only. Whatever be the cause, it is an appearance. It disappears. So an enlightened and a ignorant person both disappear from this world of duality. But he knows the truth. He doesn't know the truth. Doesn't matter for me. But he wants the jiva who have not realized to realize who he is, what he is, and be ever free from the Maya. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna chanting in sweet voice. Yesterday we saw Veda, Purana, Tantra, Gita, Gayatri, and then Tyagi also we saw the concept of Tyaga. Sri Ramakrishna comes down with important features. One is extreme knowledge, jnana, and the other is Tyaga and divine love. The love of all beings, love, prema, tyaga and jnana. These are the three things that he radiates wherever he is. That also we saw. Now and then he would say, Mother. Here comes the another aspect of his awareness. What is he seeing? The one has become many. He is seeing many, but one has become many. He is seeing the one, the oneness of all that, and seeing the varieties also. Varieties, patterns. It's constantly changing universe. The changeless behind the change. The eternal behind the temporal. Both he is able to visualize. So now and then he would say, Mother, O Mother, thou art verily Brahman, and thou art verily Shakti. Thou art Purusha, and thou art Prakriti. Thou art Virat, thou art the Absolute, and thou art the manifest. Thou dost manifest thyself as relative. Thou art verily the 24 cosmic principles. He is seeing, usually you see from the top to bottom, from bottom to top. Anything we see if the object is within our range of perception. The chair is there, table is there, some things are there. If it falls within my range of seeing dimensions, then we see at once the whole object. A man is standing about 10 feet away, whole man we see. As the man comes closer, we'll be able to either concentrate on his face. When we keep seeing face, when he is very close, I don't see his feet. When I see his stomach, I don't see his chest. One by one part I have to, when it is closer, it is beyond my range of perception. So I have to focus from top to bottom. Otherwise, within the range, suppose the same person standing at 10 feet away from me, I can see the whole person. When he comes very close to me, I can see his face, I can see his legs separately. When I see his leg, I don't see his face. When I see his face, it won't be. So when we come to see a thing which from the close quarters we see from foot to head, head to foot, to know it. In the absolute also, after realization also, we see from the absolute to the relative and to the base human existence or the jivas. From again we go back to the source. Oh, that has become this, this has become, this is that, that is this. The same thing Sri Ramakrishna is experiencing. That's why in every usually mantra there is Om, the absolute, Hrim, the entire universe, then the Devata which has appeared within the Om Hrim Durgaye Namaha, Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namaha, Om Absolute, Hrim the entire universe, Dum the special manifestation as Durga, Durgaye the form and name that's accessible to me. Inaccessible has become accessible to me. And when I hold it, I am able to hold that in my mind, in my awareness. Immediately I see it is expanding to take me to the Absolute. I see the Absolute and oh, that Absolute has become this, my dearest mother. So how I see the whole, always, like mantra descending down and transporting me to the Absolute again back. Same thing we see here. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, O Mother, thou art verily Brahman. When we use the term Brahman, the absolute existence, God is always, we must remember, beyond the manifest and unmanifest. Beyond the manifest, beyond the unmanifest also. There is no manifest and unmanifest when you go to the beyond. We use a term, relative term, always. Brahman means there is Shakti. It may be perceivable, it may not be perceivable, it may be latent, it may be manifested state, the Shakti. When you sleep, when you enter into deep sleep, Gada Nidra, when you enter Sushupti, then you will see you are not there. What happens to all your powers? You can see, you can talk, you can learn, understand, you can converse, you can judge, you can plan, so many things. All your senses are there to perceive. Your heart is there to feel, mind is there to think. All these powers that you have, what happens to them? It dissolves in you and remains, it is not perceivable by you yourself. These powers, they dissolve, remain dissolved in your own existence, the self. When it remains absorbed within you in the self, you will not be able to see, perceive it. Like sugar dissolved in water, you can't see, but it is there. It is latent state. The latent, when you say Brahman, the term Brahman is used. Immediately there is a Brahman and Shakti. Chaitanya, Chit Shakti. That is, it is not, when we use the only Brahman, it means the Chaitanya. In that Chaitanya, the Chit Shakti has merged, the Shakti has merged. When I say I am in deep sleep, that person is in deep sleep, free from even dreams. If a person is in deep sleep, all his energies are his Chaitanya alone. What happened to his power to see? All has merged within him and it has become one with the Chaitanya without a duality. Non-dual. The non-dual, when we say non-dual, the dual term is coming, you see. Non-dual. Duality is not there. The understanding itself, duality is not there. I am using the term duality. Absence of duality I am showing. Absence of duality I am showing with the term duality. That is the thing what, when we say Brahman, the Shakti is in latent state, it is imperceptible, it is not manifest, it is one with the Chaitanya as Chaitanya. One with the Chaitanya as Chaitanya. That's why there is no perceiver, there is no perception. So Shakti. And when the universe starts manifesting, the Shakti is separating from the Brahman. When you are waking up, your Shaktis are separating from deep sleep. When you are waking up, all your powers, Shaktis, are manifesting. The power to see enters the senses. Power to perceive enters the senses. Power to think enters the mind, brain. So each takes its place and all activities start. So that Shakti is the activity part and it is in dormant state, the Brahman. So Brahman, he is telling, oh mother, you are the Brahman, you are the Shakti. Because why I am drawing to this understanding is, each term is used, each epithet is used in a relative term. Because we are in relative existence, trying to understand the Absolute. When we enter into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, where there is, we have transcended the time and day, space entirely and enter into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, it is a different experience. It is beyond the manifest and unmanifest. But when you are in a waking state, you are trying to comprehend or trying to present the Brahman through words or any way, or to trying to contemplate upon it, meditate upon it, it's a duality. So when there is Brahman, there is Shakti. And when you enter into the realization of Brahman, there is Shakti has become the Chaitanya. Chaitanya alone is there. There is no duality. So, thou art verily Brahman and thou art verily Shakti. Thou art Purusha and thou art Prakriti. We are coming down to the manifested state within the universe. When we use the term Purusha and Prakriti, it is in the manifested state. Already universe has come. I am seeing the universe aspect, the cosmic existence, the beyond the absolute existence. There are two existences, the absolute existence in which the whole universe manifests and dissolves back, is the Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya happens in that. So the whole universe manifesting I call Prakriti. The Chit-Shakti has become the Prakriti to govern it, to manage it. The changes are taking place constantly. It's a constantly changing flux. The universe is a constantly changing flux. It has to be governed by a power. The power that governs, the power that has become this universe, the Shakti, Chit-Shakti that has become the universe, because there cannot be multiplicity in the absolute. The Shakti expands herself, compresses to the Bindu and expands within herself to create the duality. As if the child is growing in the womb of a mother, she expands herself and allows the universe to be present. Because she can be there in the absolute, but duality cannot be there in the absolute. She is one with the Chaitanya. So she remains one with the Chaitanya. At the same time, within her, she manifests the multiplicity of the universe. The 24 cosmic principles comes into existence. She is multiplying. She is showing the varieties within herself. So when we say varieties and the consciousness that is pervading the universe and manifesting here and there in various ways as a perceiver, as a understanding person, whatever it is called Purusha. The Chaitanya associated with Prakriti we call. We can think of the Chaitanya independent of Prakriti, but it is enveloped by Prakriti. We are thinking of Chaitanya within the cosmic existence, whether it is Jivatman or Paramatman. It is one and the same. The Chaitanya is one and the same. So here Prakriti and Purusha is used with the respect within the creation, with respect to every object, every life existing. So verily the Chaitanya aspect within the creation is called Purusha. Though it is one with the Brahman, it is not different from Brahman. Like space in a pot, the space is akhanda, it cannot be cut. Yet we say pot space, room space. So when we say pot space, we call it Jiva. See, whole universe manifests, the Shakti manifests as many lives. But one Chaitanya is pervading. This Chaitanya that is pervading and seems to be having an independent existence apart from the object, covering or limiting it. Unlimited, appearing to be limited. The Purusha, Puri Shete, one that exists or sleeping or expanded state of pervading the object we call Purusha, Puri Shete, one who sleeps within thee. He exists. The Chaitanya is the substratum of every object, every life. It is substratum on which the whole, its adhara, and adheya is the bodily existence. Adhara pervades every point of that existence. I, suppose you take me, my bodily existence is there. My bodily existence is Prakriti. The Chaitanya is pervading every point and giving existence to this body, making it appear, making it reveal. It expresses itself to be perceived by another life. Life can perceive me. So I, the Chaitanya that pervades and gives existence to this body, is called Purusha, and the body is called Prakriti. Prakriti and Purusha is with respect to the limited time and space in the universe. The same, because the space is one, Akhanda, we can call it a Brahman also. Brahman, but Purusha has special significance, there is Prakriti. With respect to Prakriti, it is called Purusha. With respect to Chit-Shakti, it is called Chaitanya. The same words are used with reference point. Which is the reference point? With respect to Prakriti, it is Purusha. Same Chaitanya, with respect to the Chit-Shakti, it is Shuddha Chaitanya. It is Brahman, the Absolute. Like that, we relative. With respect to bodily existence, it is Jivatman. Same Chaitanya is Jivatman, is the Paramatman, is the Ishvara, is the Absolute, everything. But what is the point of reference you are taking? So, Ramakrishna is descending from the above one by one layer, the absolute existence, then the whole relative existence. You are, thou art the Purusha, thou art the Prakriti, thou art the Virat. Virat is the relative existence, the whole universe at gross physical level. The gross physical level is called Virat. The subtle cosmic level is called Hiranyagarbha. At the causal aspect of the universe, the whole cosmos, is called Ishvara. Virat, Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara. Gross, subtle and causal existence. The same with the individual, when the individual jiva is taken, Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. Vishwa is the bodily, Vishwam is universe, Vishwaha, Visarga, is bodily existence of a jiva in waking state. Then when he enters to sleep, his awareness of the bodily ends, and that jiva in sleep is called Taijasa. When it enters into deep sleep, it leaves mind and senses also and remains within itself with all karmic load in the seed form, and is called Prajna. Almost he knows Prajna. He has no extra coverings outside. The bodily existence is taken away, mental existence is taken away, and he is only with the samskaras and karmic load. So he almost knows himself, Prajna. So the three layers we have: gross, subtle and causal. At cosmic level, it is Virat, Hiranyagarbha and Ishvara. At individual level, at cosmic level, at individual level. At individual level, it is Vishwaha, Taijasa, Prajna. So you are the Virat. You are the gross physical existence. Thou art the Absolute. He is going back to the cosmic existence. Absolute existence. You are the Absolute. Absolute means there is a relative. It is with respect to relative existence, the universe. Universe is the relative existence. With respect to the universe, it is absolute. With respect to Prakriti, it is Purusha. With respect to individual Sharira, he is Shariri. That is the Jivatman. With respect to Sharira, he is Jivatman. With respect to the universe, he is Paramatman. So we relate universe with all jivas in it. With respect to, we are aware of the jivas within the universe, then with respect to that the Chaitanya is called Paramatma, because it is relationship with the, or in contrast with the Jivatman and Paramatman. We must consider all the jivas within the universe, then the cosmic consciousness is called the Paramatman. So, thou art verily Shakti, thou art the Purusha and Prakriti, thou art the Virat, thou art the Absolute, and thou dost manifest as the relative. The whole relative existence is Ishvara. Relative existence is the universe. The universe, it is manifestation of the Absolute. Absolute has manifested, but this universe is like a small speck in the infinite existence. This is time and space bound. That is, time and space is not there in the absolute existence. So absolute is infinite and eternal. This is not eternal. It's temporal, appearing, disappearing, ever changing, and then it is changeless, absolute existence. This is small speck, like a mustard seed in the ocean. It's a small somewhere. Millions of universe will be appearing and disappearing. So, thou dost manifest thyself as a relative. Thou art verily, because it is the Shakti that is going to manifest as the universe, the power of the Absolute. Chit-Shakti is going to. He is addressing the Chit-Shakti as Divine Mother. Oh Mother, you are this, you are that. So, thou art the Absolute, and thou dost, O Mother, thou dost manifest thyself as relative. How does it happen? Thou art verily the 24 cosmic principles. The 24 cosmic principles are the Panchajnanendriya, Panchakarmendriya, Panchaprana, Buddhi, Manas, all these together. If we don't take Panchapranas, we take the other, the Panchamahabhutas. Panchamahabhutas also are included in the cosmic, 24 cosmic principles, and Prakriti. The 24 cosmic principles are also with which this universe, the universe is made up of these 24 cosmic principles. This is all the universe. So here he is telling, you are the 20, all that exists here and beyond is you. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.